Hello, Teaquilters. Today is, Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're here with 1 hour live chat. And I'm also live on Saturdays, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for 2 hour live sew and chat. So hopefully you all can join me at those if you weren't aware of those. Also, join me over on my Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC. Make sure that you answer the 4 questions so that you gain admissions. That just keeps me from admitting spammers into the group. Otherwise, your request will most likely be denied. We're going to give people a chance to get notifications. While that's happening, I'll go ahead and read the chat lineup thus far. Have Sue GSD here saying, good evening, T and fellow quilters. 244 days is the magic number until Retreat and Reunion 2026. Be there or be square. So yeah, we are having retreat number 5 next year in St. Louis, Missouri, in the suburbs of St. Louis, Missouri, shall I say. It is a 5-night retreat. I might have one space available. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, but the spots for that sell out pretty quick. Also, I have about, 5 to 8 people. I would just do a range that hasn't paid their final payments for retreat so that I can start planning the financial things that are involved in retreat. So I need for everybody to get their retreat payments in as well. So let me go ahead and see who else is in chat, and we'll go from there. And Darcy Savali also is here reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Also subscribe if you're not. That way you can chat with us as well. Only subscribers can chat in the chat box. And she's also telling you to check out the Teaquilts Facebook page. So thank you, Darcy, for that. Linda Parrish is here. Says she dropped her machine off for his annual physical. She says, I'm sure going to miss it for a few days. Happy sewing all. Deborah Sims Brown is here. Tinanyi Edwards, C-Rax, Smurf Creations. I'm not talking to you. I got Jersey in here and Paige. And she's like, what? She touching me like, who are you talking to? You're not looking over here. Remo JS is here. What you say? Oh, you repeating what Elmo says? You all might can hear Elmo. If you can, let me know. Minnie Dula is here. Sheila Willis, Sin Forrest, Bonita Nance, Dorothy Battle is here. Michelle the Quilter, Claudette Hall, Cynthia Shade, Shelly S5, Seajoy Creations, Suzette Peterkin Denton, Linda Williams, Sin Forrest. She says she can't stay checking in. Let's see, Jester Creative Space. And Anita Scott is here. Jacqueline Mason just popped up too. And thank you, says, nope, can't hear. So that's good. So we won't have any copyright strikes. I'm trying to keep my mic more this way, which is where I normally wear it. So that's a good thing because I'm mostly turning to read this. So yeah. Birthday shout outs today. I got a box from Quilt in a Day, and then I also got some things at a Facebook Marketplace sale. So we're going to talk about that today. That's our agenda. Ray Mahone is here. Janice Miller is here. Linda the Irish Cell Lady also here. The Butterfly Quilter and Sewist is here. Oh, that's Tracy. Her rent is paid. I forget that when I first read it. Yeah, so what did I do? I was not here Saturday. I had so much going on last week, and some of it is falling over into this week is a busy week as well, but not as busy as last week. And last week was a line dance party that was hosted by one of the groups here in St. Louis that I used to be on the board of, I guess you could say. I was the instrumental in helping to plan the parties and then also teaching line dances and things like that. So I'm no longer a member of that group, but I always support that group whenever they have events if I'm here in town. The reason why I stopped line dancing with the group was because they always had their party the first week in November, which was the week of Quilt Festival. And so Quilt Festival got moved around this year, so I was able to go this year. So that was a good thing. So I had a great time. I was tired, but I did a lot of dancing. I didn't think I was going to dance because I didn't think I was going to know a lot of the songs. A lot of the dances I caught on to while I was on the floor. Other dances, they played old dances, and I just had to remember like maybe one of the steps or something. So I was able to do those. So I danced a whole lot more than I thought. I think I came in with like 15,000 steps in just dancing. So it was I was surprised at how much I danced because I went to just participate by being there and ended up having a great time. I don't know what happened to my screen over here. Okay. Just weird that it popped out, disappeared on me. Miss Topaz is here. Welcome, Lori. And Dee Branson is here. Sharon Lewis. Let's see. She must be back home. And yeah, just want to make sure I get everybody because it sure popped out on me and I didn't know that it had done that. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up button for me, please. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wanda Jamerson is here. I just sent you a message on Facebook a little while ago. I went to the post office today. Your package finally came. I knew it was going to take a while. I want you to double check your address for me. Holly Duvall is here. Welcome, welcome to the chat. Yes, we did do a Zoom on Sunday. If you are in the Facebook group, that's where the messages are posted. Zooms are second Sunday of the month, not Saturday, second Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m. It did get posted in there. We had a small showing. I did announce it on last Wednesday that we were going to have Zoom as well. So, yeah. We have Zoom on the second Sundays, 3 to 5 p.m. Okay, thank you, Wanda. What else? What else do we have? Let's see, what else did I do? I needed to recuperate a little bit. I still had some stuff to do on Sunday because we had the Zoom after church. I did the Zoom, and then what else? It was something else. But anyway, I forget what else I did on Sunday. What I forgot to tell you about was last Monday, not a few days ago Monday, but a week ago Monday, is that I was trying to get some quilts, long arm quilted. I had 2 quilts that I've had that I was trying to make sure that I get those back to the customers, most definitely by Christmas, but I wanted to give them time because they were large quilts so that they could finish the edging by Christmas. And I went and I was having some issues with my tablet that goes to my Gamma machine. And I played with it a little bit and then it started working. I had even taken it off the stand so that I could go sit down with it and try to figure out what was wrong with the tablet. As soon as I sat down to get more comfortable, the tablet automatically starts working. So I did a couple of things to make sure it was still working. Everything was working. So I go back, put it on the tablet. I had the backing already on the machine with the batting. So I went to the other side to go get the top, the quilt top, so I could put it on top. And I come back to the other side of the machine and realize that the whole tablet has fallen off the machine and it is in 3 pieces. So I picked all the pieces up, of course, and tried to put it back together. And I could not get the tablet to even turn back on. And I know it was charged. It was fully charged before I started messing with it. But last week I had to end up ordering a new tablet, so I couldn't do the long arm quilting that I was trying to do last Monday and Tuesday. I couldn't do. And so I started doing that. My tablet came on Friday. So I got the quilts that I needed to get quilted. So I got 2 quilts done that were really big. And then I am now ready because I had 2 quilts to do before the t-shirt quilt. So the t-shirt quilt, I have a border on the top and bottom. I have the label right here that I need to sew onto the backing fabric, which isn't in here, but I'm going to sew that onto the back of the backing before I do the quilting. And then I'm going to start quilting that one tomorrow or tonight. Y'all know how I stay up. So, I don't know why this thing keeps moving. Hold on. I don't know why this screen keeps moving. And then it had a pop-up like I had touched Wanda's name, but I haven't touched the tablet. So I don't know what happened, why that's happening. But anyway, Diane McCoy is in here now. Kevin the Quilter is in here. Welcome. And Carol Williams also is here saying her rent is paid. Vivian Calvi is here as well. And I think I have, no, Leetta Bryant also is here. I think I have everybody else. So welcome everybody to the chat. So yeah, so I had to order a tablet. Now Gamo is in Missouri. I ordered this tablet Monday and the tablet came Friday via FedEx. I paid extra for shipping because the last thing I wanted to do was have the tablet hooked up into the USPS, United States Postal Service, because sometimes it gets stuck into one of these little mail centers and I can't get a hold of it. Be careful, Jojo. It could cut. Just be careful. I'll hold your hand. You want me to hold you? She's so funny. Every time you try to correct her, then she wants to touch you. Give me 5. She's over here messing with one of these Teaquilt dies for the studio, which is a heavier one, and she over here touching it. But yeah. Hi, Deborah Holloway, and thank you for hitting the thumbs up. And I think that's it. I think I have everybody. So yeah, so it took them 4 days to get something from the rural part of Missouri. It took 2 days in 2 different rural areas before it even got to Kansas City. And then once it got to Kansas City, it came the next day. It's too funny. It's like, goodness gracious. Sue asked how is Paige doing. She's actually doing good. She's been moving around, wagging her tail, going up and down the steps more now that she's taking medicine for her arthritis. So that's really good. So I'm really happy about that. I could give it to her twice a day, but I've only been giving it to her once a day. One of the things I don't want her to do is become a zombie dog that just sleeps all day. I want her to still have a quality of life. So I'm not giving her medicine around the clock unless she's in pain. But I can see the visual difference in a week on how she's moving and behaving. and responding. So apparently she's been in pain this whole time. And that's something that when you have animals, you just don't know that they're in pain if they're not whining, or she wasn't doing any of that. She was just quiet. But she wasn't like whining or squeaking or making any of those sounds. So I was just surprised that it just took less than a week for her energy to come back. Are you going to look at this? Uh-oh, it's all gone. Did you drink it all up? I'm not supposed to have Jersey. My husband's supposed to have Jersey. But she's sitting in here with me. She's got an apple, a green apple, and a yellow sucker. She is something else. So yeah, that was a big thing. So I got that done. I got those 2 quilts done. As soon as I'm finished with this live, I'm going to get the quilt backing, figure out where this needs to go on the backing fabric. One thing that I did do, and if anybody is interested, I can look for you to see if you might want the remaining things, because I already have them. On the 6-inch AccuQuilt Go Cube system, I have been having AccuQuilt since the beginning, and when they did not have any cubes. And so when they came out with the cubes, I wasn't really gung-ho about going and buy the cubes, especially the 6-inch, because when they came out, 6 inches was the main sizes that they made that you could use for a 12-inch block. Okay, so I didn't necessarily run out and buy them, but as I was looking at them, I was keeping track of like, okay, I'm missing about 4 of the dies in the 6-inch mix and match. I mean, not the mix and match, in the whole 3 cubes, because you got mix and match, angles, and then corners. So I never did buy those. I'm so sick of this thing. I never did buy those. And so I was on the marketplace and saw where this lady had a 4-inch cube angles. And I was like, oh, okay, let me see if I'll get it or whatever. And so I emailed her and I said, can you give me all of your 4-inch cubes? Because I got some of the 4-inch cubes, and sometimes they overlap. Like if you got the 8-inch, you're going to get the 2.5-inch half square triangle, the 2.5-inch square, you're going to end up with it anyway. But I thought it would be nice to just have it all compact into these boxes, so when I need that size, I can just pull the box and everything I need is in the box. And so I'm like, let me just go ahead and get that, because I never bought any of the 4-inch pieces. And if I'm getting corners or angles, either one of those, I know I don't have all of those pieces anyway. So I emailed her and I accidentally write, I want all of your 4-inch cubes. And she was like, and then I wrote her back because I realized, I go, oh, you only have 1 cube that's 4-inch size. So just send me, I just want to buy the 1 4-inch cube. And she wrote me back and said that she did have the other ones. She just hadn't listed them all because it's a lot to list. And one of them was open. I think it's the mix and match that she actually opened on the set. And so I was like, well, how much do you want if I get all 3 of them? She says $140 for all 3 of them. 16 dies. You can't buy 1 cube even half off, I don't think. Let's see what they cost on AccuQuilt, shall we? Let's do that real quick. I'm going to put AccuQuilt mix and match. Now that is 8 dies. So it's going to be a little bit different. Hi, Elaine Doucette. Welcome to the chat. Let's see. I'm going to just put 4-inch mix and match. Because you got to remember, that one has 8 dies. The other ones have 4. I put mix and match, but it sure didn't come up as mix and match. It sure don't show mix and match. So I'm going to have to find it a different way, I guess. Because it's not showing me right here. I'm going to have to look it up under the dyes. Hold on. Let me go back up here to the top because I do want to try to give you all a praise. I'm just going to go under dyes. Go cube. Okay. What do I do? Where do I go for the different sizes? Okay, go cube, mix and match, buy now. So they've changed. I have not been on their website in a while because y'all know I got a lot of stuff. Okay. That's corners. Well, I want to know what mix and match because that's 8 dies. That's the first one. Angles. All I see is corners and angles right now. Mix and match. So for 8 dies, that's normally $250. So that's for one, the 8. So that would be just this. But I don't want to show that one. Can I get my stuff? Can I get my stuff? Yeah, my stuff. So this, she's got this on here wrong because the side of it is right there. So it's on here wrong. But this is the 4-inch block mix and match. And they want $250 for it. I got this 4-inch mix and match. 4-inch corners. Not even open. The mix and match was open. She said she just barely used them. And then the companion set angles is also opened. And she used that a little. So it's 4 dies in here, 4 dies in here, 8 in here. So I got 16 dies for $140. Now, this is what I wanted was the 4-inch size. Can we put this back, ma'am? Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. She looking at me like, why are you taking my space? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So, the 4-inch, I barely had any of those dies because I just didn't use them. And so I went ahead, I was missing since they were cheap, and I asked her, well, how much would you sell the 6-inch for? And she goes, since you're buying the other one, I'll do it. Because as they get bigger, they cost more money. So she sold me the same thing. The angles, the mix and match, and the corners in the 6-inch for $140 as well. Now, I didn't ask her. She did tell me that she had 8-inch cube. I want to say 9 or 10 or 12. I can't remember which of the others she said she had. I did not ask her the price of those because, those are in bigger containers. And if anybody want me to check with her, I'll check for you because it's cheaper to buy them from her and pay for the shipping to you than it is for you to get one of these at half off. Because if it's $140 and it was $280, what did I say? Oh, $250. So it's just slightly less than half, a little over half to get the mix and match by itself. So I thought that was a really good idea, and I ended up getting that. And Minnie says her AccuQuilt book has it. Well, that's because you're looking at a Black Friday sale. I'm looking at regular price. I'm on their website, and they're not listing that yet until they do their Black Friday sale. So I can only tell you what's on here. What's on the book is a whole nother issue, but it's not $140 for all 3 of these. And I don't know, like I said, I didn't ask her the price of the other ones because they're bigger. Let me see if all the mix and match is two. I think they're all $250, if I'm not mistaken, no matter what size you get. Let's check it out. Oh, it says when you get, oh, that's what it is. When you get to the 8-inch plus, you add on more money. So 8 and 9-inch, you add $50. 10-inch, you add $100. 12-inch, you add $100. And then 16-inch, you add $150. So I know she had like 2 or 3 other sets, but I didn't ask the price of those because I didn't have it. But if anybody wants it, just email me and I can check it and see. And next time, if I go back to there, I can definitely pick those up for you if you want them. So yeah, so I ended up with 2 sets of these. And you have to be a person that are going to use these dyes in order to make sure that they're beneficial for you. I die cut everything that I could possibly die cut. So yes, it's going to be beneficial for me. And if I was trying to, at $280, I would have had one mix and match and just one of these. So I technically got 4 boxes for free. Yeah. Can't beat that. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to show you my quilting a day box. It's very simple. But I wanted to go ahead and do the birthday shout outs first for the month of November. I forgot to take a picture of my computer screen when I came in here last Wednesday, so I did not do those. So we need a correction. It's empty, honey. You drank it all up. Let Gigi help you like that. She's trying to get the last of this juice out of here. All gone. Thank you. You finished? Okay. It's all gone. All right. So let me get birthday list. All right. So this month we have quite a few birthdays. We've got Mary Franzen. Birthday is November 5th. Nicia Shaw, her birthday is November the 8th. So happy belated birthday to you 2 ladies. Coming up on the 19th is Jan Lipker. On the 20th is Dolores Phelps. On the 21st is Nancy Gus. And then we've got multiple birthdays. Let's see. Connie Olson is on November 22nd, as well as Dorothy Battle. Happy birthday to you, November 22nd. On the 25th, we've got Helena Johnson. And then happy heavenly birthday to Pamela Tabor. So Pammy Whammy, happy birthday. Her birthday would be November 30th. So happy birthday, everybody. Your birthday babies in November. Hi, Phyllis G. Welcome to the chat. People are telling happy birthday to everybody. So if you want me to do your birthday shout out, you don't have to wait till your birthday month. You can submit your birthday to Teaquilts at teaquilts.com, and I will add you to the birthday list. And when the month comes up, I will add you to the birthday shout outs. I normally do them the first Wednesday of the month just so that everybody knows. But again, I forgot to take a copy of my computer screen last month, and I had a whole lot of stuff in here I was in here showing, so then I couldn't get out of here because I had a lot of stuff. So yeah, so that's that. Put that up here. What you want? What you want? All right. We got one more box we got to open. Gigi got to open this box. You want me to do a call for help? She talking about. You want me to do a call for help? Where's the O? Can you find the O? You got to drag it to find where the O is. All right. This, if you're on Facebook, this box is not a secret at all. When the Tulip Pink Gray Work line came out, I ordered, or thought I ordered, from Fat Quarter Shop. I haven't received it yet. And then I also have ordered some stuff from Hancock's of Paducah, and I found out that if you pay with PayPal, they can't rebill you if you have other stuff on it. They can only bill you once. So I'm wondering, and I did not call Fat Quarter Shop. If I get another one, that's fine too. But I ordered like a half yard bundle from them. And then I haven't gotten it, and I see other people are getting their fabric. So I went and ordered, because Quilting a Day has it on sale. They might still have it on sale. Let's see. So I went and ordered it from Quilting a Day so that I could get what I wanted. So I ended up getting the Fat Quarter bundle, which is 24 pieces. So for $78, let's just say that. And then I ordered some yardage cuts as well. 2 pieces, I got 2 yards, and 2 pieces, I got 1 yard. So I'll just show you what I got. So this one, they got it in a bag. It's the gray, I think it's called Gray Work. Let me make sure. As y'all know, I'll make up a name. Tulip Pink Gray Work. Okay. I will make it up. Okay. Just got paper we need to get rid of. All right. You're not going to be able to see these. But just looking at the sides of it, you can see the variations in the color. And you're not going to be able to see a whole lot of these fabrics in the bundle, and I don't want to take it apart. I'm just going to show you some spots. So mostly gray. It looks like all the prints that are kind of in true color, but then they've got some extra things added in too. But yeah, very pretty. I did get 4 yardage cuts, so let me show you those instead. I got 2 pieces that could be background. 1 piece I know I could use for binding, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the other piece. It was just because it was colorful. So this one I got for background, 2 yards. So you can see at least some of the coloring. This one here also got 2 yards. So this is also gray. Both of them are gray. One's light, one dark. This one I know I can use as a binding. And then I got this one. I didn't know it's got all the colors. I just wanted all the colors. And I thought if nothing else, I probably could use it as a very small inside border of something that I make. Otherwise, it can go on the binding as well. Why you got your hand in my chair? So those are the 4 pieces of fabric that I got out of this line, just so that I had something in case I wanted to do something and then I needed some variation. This almost reminds me of, I can't remember the name of the line, but Carla Remo knows the lady that Carla gifted me some fabric that I made my jacket out of, and it's got the gray background, but I don't know, I didn't follow the lady, and so I don't know her name. But I really like the fabric, so it's got the grays with color. Very pretty. See if I can get this back in here. Remo says Christmas came early. Yeah, so I love those prints, especially the background. The animal face is beautiful. Yeah, and I've got, when I ordered the other one, I thought that that big print, I thought it came in a panel, and they gave you the entire panel. I don't know if that's included in here or not, that panel, but whatever I have, I'll figure out how to use it anyway. So I'm not really worried about it. And if by some chance I get the order from the Fat Quarter Shop, or they contact me, then I'll get whatever it is that I got from them too. But I looked in, because when I go online, I mostly pay for everything with my Discover card, and I didn't have anything on my Discover bill where I paid for it in advance. You want to come? Her hair is not combed, y'all. She's been rolling around. I think she's sleepy. You want to see? Look at Jersey up there. Look. Over here. Right there. Look at you. You want to tell Pawpaw come get you so he can change your pamper, okay? Can you come get her, Pawpaw? You got to change your pamper. You drank all of that liquid. So, yeah. So, the animal faces are beautiful. Okay, because I haven't looked at them yet. And I don't want to open it because then I got to figure out how to keep it all together. A quilt jacket with a leopard print. You tell everybody hi. Say hi. Hi. That's her hi, y'all. You see Jersey right there? Look at Jersey. She waving hi. Look at Jersey. She looking at herself over here. Pawpaw come to get you. You got to go get your pamper changed. Stand up, JoJo. Stand up. Here you go. Go get your pamper change. Come on. Go get your pamper change. Go get your pamper change. Okay. She don't want to go. But she got to get her pamper change. Go get your pamper change. No. Go with Pawpaw. Go with Pawpaw. You're going to have to come get her because you see she's trying to come back. Get paid to move. Move, Paige. You got to go get your pamper change. She going to cry, y'all. Go with Pawpaw. Hey, you got to get your diaper changed. Move, Paige. Paige won't come out. She won't go. Paige is helping her out. Paige won't even move. All right. So do we have anything else that I got to discuss today? I can't remember now. Come on, Jersey. Come on. They say she's gotten so tall. Yeah, I just still call her baby long legs. She was doing good to give y'all a wave. That's her wave. She don't even waste her time getting it all the way up. Hi, Joyce Jordan. Welcome to the chat. Let me put her tablet on silence now that she's not in here. All right. So, things I'm doing. I am going to be loading the t-shirt quilt on today. I will not be still trying to figure out the bus route for retreat next year, but we have to do that early so I can schedule the bus and have everything lined up appropriately. So, Kevin and I should be doing that this week. Paige got another a vet appointment tomorrow. So we got that as well. Got to trying to get the blood work that she needs. What else? Trying to figure out what else. Saturday. It seemed like these weekends are packed. Everything is filled. So yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm so sick of this screen changing. Hi Clovis Gardner, welcome to the chat. I think that's it for me. I can't remember anything else that I needed to tell you all. As you all can see, I got Bernie back up here. I just put her up here today. I packed up the Janome Memory Craft. I think it's $98.50. I put her in my travel bag, so she's all packed whenever I need to go somewhere to sew. Including the embroidery arm, because I might be doing some embroidery. I don't know the next time I travel out. It would be probably November 22nd. Also, I'm getting ready for I'm getting ready. I'm looking at ideas for Scrap Quilting Club for next year. If you have a suggestion, you can send it to me. It's not that it might be taken this year. It might be taken next year. You can send it to me and I'll try to see if we can work it in, especially if it's a free pattern online. I try to do that. I try not to charge for club, and I don't like having a whole lot of patterns that you have to pay for. So we'll be doing that again. The people that show up on the monthly basis wants to do that again. So anybody wanting to join Scrap Club, January would be when you would join. It's only going to be open for 2 months. No exceptions this time. January and February. You need to sign up, because I'm not going to be sending out old emails trying to get everybody caught up and make sure everybody have all the links that they need. So it just takes more of my time when people are joining later in the year. So keep that in mind if you're trying to join Scrap Club. I think it was it's $87 if you're in person, and then it is $60 if you're doing the Scrap Club via Zoom online. And that's to pay in person, is to pay for the building expenses for rental, and in person is to pay for the Zoom membership, which I have to renew this month, I think, because I did it in November. So that I could, I did it in November so that I could get everything set up for January. So, yeah, it's time for me to renew the Zoom membership. And I have to it's not the free membership, because we stay on longer than an hour. Anything that stays on longer than an hour, you have to have a paid membership. How far in advance can you reserve the U-Haul, or will you need one next year? I don't know how far in advance you can reserve a U-Haul. I tend to do it about a month out. I've also been kind of looking at just purchasing my own, so I don't have to go through that again, and I haven't figured that part out yet. But just getting a travel trailer, I was trying to look. The problem is that everybody has scams, and you don't know when a real person is really selling one. People have ads up, and then you go looking at them, and then they've got the same thing posted like 30 times, and it's like you're not sure if it's a real ad or a spam, or if you contact somebody, they telling you to contact somebody else. It's like, no, I don't want to do that, because I want to contact you because you're the one that's on Facebook posting it, and then you're not following through with the sale. They want to give me somebody else's number. So I don't know when those are real or fake. So that's been my problem with trying to buy my own trailer. And then, yeah, so that's a concern. So I don't know. It'll be a month before if I'm doing the rental. Why is everything backwards? Because YouTube don't like us anymore. They want us to go through a streaming service, and I just go straight through my mobile devices, and so they will not allow us to they will no longer allow us to change it, which doesn't make any sense at all. But that's what it is. I'm looking to see if it's changed because I haven't really looked in a long time, but I don't see where we can change it on the screen. So and that was Virginia Oglesby. So welcome. There's nothing that I can do about that. That is the craziest thing. We've had it for years, and then all of a sudden, they make changes without even consulting with content creators. They just do what they want because it is theirs. So they can do what they want apparently, and they do it. So, yeah. And I'm trying to think. So we got retreat out the way. Remember, if you haven't paid for retreat, to get your retreat final payments in, I got 5 to 8 people. I don't know what the magic number is that haven't paid. I'll be sending that list out again. I still got 2 orders that need to be mailed. One is from the Melissa LePage. We haven't seen her in a while, and I'm wondering if something's going on with her. At one point she was in the chat, and now I haven't seen her in the chat in over a month. And so I have to see if I've got a contact number for her. But again, I've lost all of my old emails from July on. So July back, I don't have any emails. So I don't know how to get in touch to see what's going on with her. And my emails go out when and if they want. So I've been sending out emails, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I have to go over into the Teaquilts newsletter, but the people that subscribe to that, you'll get the emails. Everybody else, it'll probably go into spam. So yeah, so I'm dealing with that. I'm still dealing with that. I thought when Yahoo did an upgrade, I thought maybe that would handle some of the problems. I have a hard time paying for the Yahoo upgrade, and if I can't get the regular Yahoo to send my email, what makes me think that they're going to allow me to send it in the upgrade? So I refuse to pay for Yahoo Mail. If it's still not going to send my email, what's the point? And then once you sign up, it's like pulling teeth trying to get people. You almost have to cancel whatever card you put it on to stop them from charging you. Trying to make sure I got a notification, and I thought maybe somebody was trying to tell me something I needed to talk about. But that's for the most part, those are the 2 things. Just think about whether or not you're going to be joining any of those groups next year. I did send out an email to the in-person group today so that they could verify if they're coming back. I need to hear yes or no. One of the things that I am having some difficulty and issues with is that it takes me a while to sit down and click on these links and figure out what we're going to use. It's not like I just click on the first 4 links and say these are going to be our projects for the year. No, I'm clicking on hundreds of links, looking at videos, Googling images, trying to figure out what it is that we're going to do. And one of the things that is really getting on my nerves recently, and it's happening a lot, is that then people locally that work in the quilt shops are taking my plans and using them in the quilt shops making money off of it, and then they go and present it like they came up with this project, makes them look good to the shop owners, but yet I've done all the hard work of pulling these things, and so I just don't think it's fair. And so I am asking that any projects that we do, that they're not then used to be presented and taught in another quilt shop or fabric store, any kind like that, or any group, like that. So I am having some of that kind of issue going on. I know that I don't own, say, somebody's pattern, another designer's patterns, but couldn't you at least pick something else of that designer instead of the same thing that I picked? Pick something else then from that designer. Don't pick exactly what I picked. And then take everything that I put out as far as the planning, all of my tips and all of that, and then you take it and go somewhere else with it. I just don't feel like it's fair. So, hi Sandy Agger, welcome. So yeah, so that's one of the things that I am having some issues with locally, and so I'll just be putting that out on the via Zoom message as well, just so that everybody is on the same page. So I just need for people to let me know if you're joining, because I will not be sending out project lists unless you are confirmed that you're going to be attending. And then again, sign up. I will start sign up. Sign up will be January and February. You can sign up in December. I'm not going to take any sign up now. I will allow you all to sign up in December. Just let me get through Thanksgiving, and then we can start doing sign-ups, because I don't want to make any lists tonight. But I'll start taking payments in December. That way I can put everything in writing too. And then anybody that's in the Facebook group that is not signing up, if I haven't heard from you that you're going to sign up or you've paid your money, January 1st, I'm Xing everybody out of that group, and then I'm only going to be putting in or leaving in the people who are paid for that group. So that group, the membership will be deleted, and only the people that are paid will be put back into that group. So that means you're going to have to go through the whole submitting a request to join the group, and then wait until I can get to it to approve it again. So your best bet, if you're in the group and you want to stay in December, just go ahead and send your membership fee in. And then that way I won't delete you out. What else? I just lost the whole chat. Okay. So that's talked about Scrap Club, talked about retreat. Remember again that retreat is in mid-July. I don't even think I have it on my calendar. I just have most of this stuff in my head. Let me see if I can find the dates of retreat for 2026. It's not in June. It's going to be July 15th, I think. I think it's July, not 15th. It's July 14th, because that's a Tuesday. The 14th through the 19th. I don't have it on my calendar. And I'm not going to put it on here now. But just know that retreat is not the last week of June. We couldn't get accommodations for that week. So I had to take the only other week that they had available, which was in July. So I will be trying to figure out some other location for 2027. I need to get on that because things are going to start getting full once 2026 hit. They're going to start planning stuff for 2027. So I really need to get on that real quick. So that's the next thing. I'm going to be quilting. What I'm going to be working on is I'm going to be quilting my Tula Pink, my Happy Place quilt. I want to quilt that. And then I also want to quilt, I'm going to try to quilt like at least 2 other of my projects that I've completed, my quilt tops that I completed for this year. I got a lot of quilt tops that I completed, but I haven't quilted anything this year that I've completed. So I would like to get some of that done. I'm going to go through quilts and see which quilts I'm going to be selling. And I might just use one of those for my December drawing. So listen up. Month of December, I'm giving you the heads up. Month of December, you need to comment on the outside of my videos, not in the chat in here. Yes, comment in here, but in order to qualify for the drawing, you need to chat on the outside. So that way I don't have to come back and look at videos and write everybody's names down. I can just use the chats from the outside and do a random drawing from my chat comments. So on any video that I upload, and also remember, I forgot to mention this, my box came from Missouri Star yesterday. So I do have the box for Stash or Pass. We're also going to be doing that in December, where I'm going to be live every day, 12:01 a.m. and about 10-15 minutes, so that we can open the daily gift. So I will be doing that. So on any video that is uploaded in December, they're all going to be lives. Make sure that you comment on the outside of that video, not just in the chat box on the inside. That way, I will be doing a random drawing of my comments, and it can't pull comments from a chat. It can only pull comments from the videos that are on the outside. Wait a minute. It might make me, okay, still put it on the outside because I still may have to write it. But at least I can just go to my YouTube page and it'll have all my comments there. And then I can just write everybody's name down that commented. So 1 comment per day per person. And then if you comment, I'm probably going to draw on, say, like December 15th. So that I can get it into the mail to you, so you can get it by Christmas. So I'll look at my calendar and see what those dates are. Let's see, it's right here. Let's look. December. The 15th is a Monday. So we'll go through December 15th, and then the 17th, maybe we'll go the week before. Because the 17th is only a week before Christmas. So we'll go December 1 through 8. Any video I upload through December 1 through 8th. And then on the 10th, I will pull, and then I'm going to just pick some random quilt that I have, and then I'll just donate that. And I'll let you all see it when we start it in December, because I got, like I said, I got to figure out which one I'm going to donate. I did not, unless I quilt something that I made this year. So I'm not really sure yet. So, but you all know the last 2 years I've given away a quilt doing the Christmas drawing. It will not be a Christmas quilt because I want people to use it all year. So I'm hoping that I can either find something different so that you can use it all year, or quilt something that I made this year that I can donate. But there will be a quilt drawing in December. Look like it's going to be on December 10th, so I can get it in the mail, so you'll have it before Christmas. All these ad things. And Sharon says, I look forward to the Zoom scrap group Sunday meetings, although I'm very much behind. So it's not about that. It's just being in the group with the other people, seeing how different things look in different fabrics, and then how people sometimes switch it up, change the light to the dark, blah, 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 add another different fabric or a constant fabric, whatever it is that they do. Um, yeah, so that's kind of what it is. What else? Also, if you're in the scrap club via Zoom, I do need to make some folders because I'm gonna do upload a video, just a photo collage of everybody's projects. I need to go and make project folders so that people can put their photos in the appropriate folders. So I keep forgetting to do that. I need to do that. That was the last thing I was trying to remember to tell you all about the scrap club via Zoom. But yeah, so Gloria Hawkins is here saying hello to everyone. Welcome to the chat. And Virginia saying she hope it's queen size. It'll be whatever size it is. Whatever size quilt I pull is what it will be. And also remember that I paid for fabric for this. I completed it. I quilted it. I bound it. I'm paying for shipping. I don't ask anybody for anything. Like some channels will say you won and you got to send in money for shipping. You'll get whatever it is that I have. I don't know what I have. And it's not my goal to go find a queen size quilt. It's my goal to find the first 1 or 2 quilts that I don't mind giving away, that I lay my hands on without doing too much work. So that's my goal. It'll be my goal. If you don't want to participate, just don't comment on the videos. That's very easy. I think that's it. I'm going to mark on here on the 10th that this is drawing for quilt. So that I can have that. And then on the 1st, I'm going to put first day of entries. First day quilt drawing entries. Yeah, and then I'll do a check mark. All right. What else do I need? Stuff is coming up fast. I haven't even opened the Missouri Star box. I noticed, to me, that the outer box, normally it's an outer box and then there's an inner box. The outer box looks small to me this year. So I'm sure that the inner box looks small. So they must have more dainty or smaller gift items this year than they've had in previous years. I would be surprised if it's a whole lot of big items because the box looks smaller to me. And my husband, it's funny because my husband even thought the box looked smaller. And it wasn't like super heavy either. So, yeah. I'm trying to see if I got more messages down here. I can't see it. I think that's it. Anybody else have any questions? I'm going to get off of here. It's 8:04. Go fix me something to eat. It's been another long day. I've been quilting. I was working on, I had a quilt that I mismeasured by 10 inches. I don't know how I did that. I thought a quilt was like 95 inches. Turned out the quilt was 105 inches. So when I had the 108 wasn't even big enough, and I didn't realize that. I'm thinking I got 13 extra inches. So I brought the top down 7 inches so I could have 6 inches left at the bottom. Well, when I got to the bottom, it was short, and it's on the long arm frame. So there is a way for you to add a piece of fabric onto the backing to make it bigger while it's on the long arm frame. I had to do that, and I did not sit down and videotape because I was not really happy about it. So I just put the extra piece onto the backing. Then you just take the bottom, the belly bar part of the backing. You take that part off the leader, and then you put the new one that you sewed back on. So I did figure out how to fix it without taking the entire quilt off my frame, and then I just put it back together and then quilted the last row and a half. But you know, it's like mistakes will be had, and you better know how to fix them once you have them. It is too funny. Minnie says sometimes cancel your card don't work. I had them to transfer it to a new card. Girl, they better not ever transfer some of mine over to another thing. The nice thing now about credit card, Minnie must be behind, y'all. The nice thing about credit cards is that you can shut your whole credit card down and nothing's coming through on the credit card when it's shut down. So you just open it, just do your own shopping, and then you can close it back up too. So that's another option that you can do. But yeah. So that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to end this here. I will see you all on Saturday for sewing chat. I don't know what I'm sewing on. I'm going to be putting that 4-inch cube, not this one, this is 6-inch. I'm going to be putting that 4-inch cube to work because I still got some stuff I need. I need to cut more pieces for the exploding star that I have over here. I haven't finished that. I do want to get some more of that piece. And the reason why I'm not working on it is because I need half square triangles and squares. And so I'm just going to keep this little 4-inch cube out, and then I'll have everything that I need all in one spot instead of me having to go get individual random discs or dies from some other cube. I got everything now in one thing that I need. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to end here. I will see you all Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2-hour live sewing chat. I'll either be cutting or I'll be sewing on the exploding star. Okay? See you all then. You all stay blessed. Be safe, everyone, and quilt out. Bye. I got to remember to get back over this Bernina now, the bigger machine.